and you're dead. Why just a beat to say goodnight with blue skies, but now lightning like your last resort. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to deserve. You'll never see it coming.
All right. What's up, everyone? OG over here. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we have the weekend Saturday show for you guys, kind of taking it chill today. We are going to have a random Q&A. I don't think that's in there, but you guys can ask me about whatever you want. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Persona and the My Hero music starting up. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. So look forward to that. Talk about Sony Censorship. Going to be talking about Nintendo and some of the stuff with Smash Ultimate with their tournaments. Pound 2019 is going on right now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament. Last night was crazy when it comes to some of the Super Smash Bros. Scene and all that. So we'll talk about ESAM getting completely bodied in the money match versus Sam Sora. Mortal Kombat 11 DLC leak that's going down, rumored DLC leak as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. On this weekend. A lot of cool stuff going on, and I will have streams throughout. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream tomorrow too. Tonight's the Spawncast. I just got my shirt in, so tonight is the Spawncast. So make sure you guys gonna make sure that I wear this shirt on Saturdays, because you guys all go check out the Spawncast this Saturday night, 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that's also tonight as well. So that should be a lot of fun to go over that and see what's kind of going on there. But yeah. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody tonight? Let's go ahead and get into some ninja news, guys. On the channel, we have the Players Since Cross Nintendo live from yesterday. That's live on the channel as well. We have what else do we have on the channel? Let me double check. I do so much stuff. Sometimes I forget exactly what went down and when it went down. All right, yeah. So Most Addictive Games, that the PE live from yesterday, that's up on the channel. Players Since Cross Nintendo is live on the channel. Katana Zero, episode number 2, that's live on the channel. Make sure you check out I have a huge problem with Nintendo Switch in July. That video is live on the channel as well. So that's pretty much what we've been doing for the past couple days or so. We talked about the next gen stuff. My 5 hours of Joker gameplay, the launch stream, that is also live on the channel. That had some issues, but that's live. The arena battles that we went for 5 hours, and I actually got my Ness into Elite Smash. That was an epic stream. For many of you guys probably weren't at that stream, but last night, I've been having trouble getting Ness into Elite Smash, okay, because I'm really bad with Ness. And last night, we finally got Ness into Elite Smash, and it was amazing. Like, some of the dumbest battles that I've ever fought. I was fighting on the Metal Gear Solid stage, dude. There were people picking Metal Gear Solid stages. It was just, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. But it was a lot of fun. So that was a 5-hour stream last night. We also played as Joker and everything, and we had good matches. We had a lot of fun playing against the PE Ninja Village and also playing online. So it was good. And there was very there was lag and sometimes, but most of the matches were okay. But overall, it was okay when it comes to the quick play. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But my Nest finally got to that. So yeah. Oh, the Ganon last night. Oh my gosh, there was this Ganon. I was using Simon, and there was this stupid Ganon, dude. Like, this Ganon, he was just getting bopped every time. And then after, like, I think 3 or 4 times of losing or whatever, or 2 or 3 times of losing, he got really bad and started teabagging in between each one. I was just like, okay, whatever, man. Yeah, he got the win last stock last hit, but it was just funny. And then he left. He was really pissed about how he was losing, man. It was funny. I'm so bad with the Belmonts too. I'm so bad. That's his main too. But anyway, yeah, that guy was trash. But he had like 4.2 million points or something like that. He was actually almost at Elite Smash, which is the funny thing because he's horrible. So yeah, it was funny. It was a lot of funny though. Lot of fun last night. A lot of fun. So that will be up probably later, maybe even like tomorrow morning. that 5-hour stream. It just depends, because I want to make this PE live, live on the. Well, actually, I don't know when it'll be live. Anyway, either way, it'll be live at some point. I'll probably make it to where sponsors can watch it sooner. I'll probably put on the community post or something like that. So yeah, that was all the Ninja news, guys. We had a lot of live streams lately. We've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I didn't expect to stream for 5 hours, but I did anyway. So I was like, whatever. I'm just streaming for 5 hours. I wasn't planning on doing a video, so I was like, whatever. I'll just stream. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get into shout outs. So if you want me to say hi to you, feel free to say hi in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to say hi back. So I saw my boy Zyphos is here saying you played some Mortal Kombat 11. All right, good stuff, man. Glad to see you here, man. I know you don't come around too often anymore, but it's good to see you here. Blazing Vicinius here as well. What's up, man? Neon Ninja, what's up? Young RJ the Gamer, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Elite Ninja J2 Blue is here. Dank Meme is here as well. Darth Wesker. MDZ79, what's up, man? How's it going? Rilo, Ranveer 6, what's up, man? How's it going? Tiny Human Herder, how's it going? Good to see you here as well. Red Enigma is here. What's up, Red Enigma? Everything Nintendo, what's up, man? Just finished Katana Zero, good stuff. Gunslinger, what's up? How's it going? Party Man, Rinnegan user Party Man is here. Markel Hawthorne is here as well. Let's see here. Jumpmon is here. What's up, Jumpmon? Good to see you, Elite Ninja Jumpmon. KJ2399 is here as well. Balto Dirtfish, morning, man. How's it going? Pizza Wolf, what's up, Pizza Wolf? Good to see you here. Doriao Boys, yeah, Doriao Boys is here. Kaito J, what's up? Trey Atkins, what's up, man? How's it going? Lewis, Luja, what's up, man? 10th Gen, the big man, how's it going, dude? Let's see here. I've usually been out or sleeping when you stream it. Yeah, that's just, super East Coast boys. Buff Boy McBufferson, what's up, man? Good to see you here. You got a profile picture too. Good stuff. Random Crazy Gamer, what's up, man? How's it going? Count Autismula, what's up? How's it going? TCRX Gaming, what's good, my boy? Good to see you here, like always. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Hokage tier, my boy. What's up? Gabriel Yang, what's up, man? How's it going, Gabriel? Good to see you back once again. Good to see you back. Let's see. Alonzo Vines, Ninja Alonzo Vines, what's up, man? Hey, yo, cool picture that you posted on Twitter the other day, man. I saw you and your kids. They're kind of, man, they almost bigger than you, bro. Them kids grow fast, huh, dude? Good to see you here, though, man. Your kids are beautiful. So, congratulations on that. Good that you got to spend some time with them, Alonzo. Vision, what's up, man? How's it going? Soul Toxin Gaming, what's up, Soul Toxin? Good to see you here. Is it Anrink? Fraser, what's up, man? How's it going? We just started, man. We just started, so you didn't really miss nothing. So we just started up. All right, I think that's pretty much everybody here so far. Pretty much said hi to everybody. Shall we get into the content, peeps? Shall we get into it? Oh, Big Ass is here as well. He said, yeah, they almost bigger than me. I know, dude. They're getting tall, man. That's how they grow, though, man. My daughter's like half my height already, so she's only like 7. So she's probably gonna be bigger than me, dude. So all right, so let's go ahead and get into it here. Let's talk about some Sony censorship. Kenyatta, yo, Sharingan user, almost Mankiku Sharingan user. Kenyatta Ali, sorry, can't mess that up. So what's up, man? So let's talk about Sony going down here. What's going on with Sony? And they've explained some of their sexually explicit, cracking down on this whole thing. Because this has been like a big thing. Like Sony's been cracking down on games, particularly Japanese games. So here's the thing about it. So there was this article where they addressed this, like people talking about some of this stuff. And here's what they had to say. So, addressing concerns of depiction of women. So, Sony has revealed that it's cracking down on sexually explicit content in PlayStation games in a change to its in-house standards. Now, according to CNET, a Sony representative told the Wall Street Journal that its decision was quote, its decision was based on the rise of the #MeToo movement, which has seen powerful individuals across tech, entertainment, and music industries ousted from their positions amid accusations of sexual assault and harassment. A spokesman for Sony told the WSJ that its guidelines were in place, quote, so that the creators can offer well-balanced content on the platform, as well as to help ensure that playing video games, quote, does not inhibit the sound growth of development of young people. Wow. The news comes from Sony revealed details of the long-awaited PlayStation 5, which will feature 8K functionality and backwards compatibility with older games. Now, potential legal action. Sony isn't just concerned with the ethics of allowing sexually explicit content in PlayStation games. It is also worried about the potential for legal action against the company if it doesn't introduce stricter rules for developers. A spokesperson for the WSJ that there was concern that the company could become a target of legal and social action. The crackdown on sexual explicit content comes 5 years after the Gamergate controversy swept the internet, which saw game developers Brianna Wu and Zoe Quinn, among many more, become the targets of harassment campaigns after they criticized the way women are represented in video games. So, I guess this is a little bit of an update. For now, new censorship policy seems to be focused mainly on Japan. Another article about the Wall Street Journal mentions that the restrictions will mainly be focused on a few markets, including Japan. The Wall Street Journal also said Sony officials said the company has grown concerned that the global reputation could take a hit from sexually explicit content sold in a few markets. A big worry is software sold in its home market, which traditionally has more tolerance for near nudity and images of young women who appear to be underage. Not necessarily that they are, but appear. However, the policy has affected Japanese games that have no underage characters, such as Dead or Alive Extreme 3. So who's to say what could happen in the future to Western games that contain sexual content? So there you go. VC, stop touting 420 stuff all day, dude. We got you, man. I'm sorry, man, but we got just stop. just stop. It's not like a national holiday on here, man. Jesus Christ, man. Don't promote that on here. No offense, but do that on your own Twitter and stuff like that. All right, so let's see here. I don't want people associating my mod saying happy for, like, I don't want that on here, dude. A mod shouldn't be saying that. A mod shouldn't be doing that at all. So let's see. Anyway, now moving on. I get that, guys, but a mod shouldn't be promoting drug use to where there's potentially underage kids here that are watching. You know what I'm saying? Like that should not be something like happy for it. Like that should not be something that, you know, that a mod is promoting on here, like saying stuff like that. That's my opinion, at least. Especially during the day. Maybe a night stream, I got it, but not during the day. Let's see here. Yeah, but that's last night. You know, that's night stream. That's like super late at night, but not during the day. Not right now, man. Not during the day. Not right now. If people want to celebrate, that's fine. Everybody already knows they can celebrate that, but you don't need to start like screaming it in the chat and all that and like spamming it. And like I said, I want to put my foot down right now, so it's not a continued thing all day today. That's all. All right, so let's moving on from that. Let's talk about what's going down here with this whole thing with Sony. Now, listen, the issue that I have with this is that, like, they said, oh, that appear to be underage, and they're sitting there and they're trying to say all these different things, like, oh, well, it looks like they're underage women that are, you know, that are being exploited or whatever the case is. But the problem, the biggest problem is because it's not just that. It's like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3, like, for example, like that game can no longer, it's like completely censored. I mean, you know, there's like, you can still play it, but there's a lot of censorship in it. And I don't know if this policy, like I said, it seems like it's targeting Japan completely, because it just seems awkward. Like, I don't understand why they're staying there and they're censoring things, but violence doesn't really get censored at all. Like, you can have the most grotesque, disgusting violence, like in Mortal Kombat 11, and that's completely fine, but DOA Beach Volleyball is not okay, when obviously the women there aren't underage. So I think that's the biggest issue that I have, is that it seems like it's really kind of like, it goes to the whole, it plays to the whole factor of it's violence is okay, but sexual themes in games is not okay. Which, you know, once again, no, it's one of those things for me, at least. I understand somewhat what Sony's going for, but let's not act like there's actually going to be any legal ramifications here. I mean, let's just not act like that. I mean, I think the biggest thing that they're trying to do here is appeal to Western audience, mainly American audience, and the mainstream America, where they say violence okay, sexual themes not okay for video games. I mean, that is if you live here in the US, that is a theme that goes on in the US here. Major violence, okay. Sexual themes, not okay. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest thing that's going on here, and they're trying to appeal to that. Whereas in Japan, it's actually reversed. Extreme grotesque violence, not so much okay. Sexual themes, okay, because sexual themes don't hurt anybody at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Whereas violence is violence, you know? So I think it's just like basically with Sony pretty much dipping out of Japan. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on here. I mean, a lot of Japanese developers are a little bit frustrated with some of these rules and regulations that are just kind of came out of nowhere. So it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. So I want to know what you guys think about this. I personally feel that I don't think that there's going to be any lawsuits. I think that's BS. If there was going to be lawsuits, if there was going to be issues, then Nintendo would be doing the same thing. I don't understand why Nintendo being one of the most cautious companies out there. Nintendo in the past has had policies when it comes to certain stuff like that, right? But then again, they haven't. I think people say that they did, but they don't really have it. It's just with their own games. But in terms of third-party developers, they're not regulating that type of stuff. And they've had, what was it, like Senran Kagura on the Nintendo 3DS years and years and years ago. So, I don't know what's going on here with Sony. I think they're really just trying to appeal super hardcore to the U.S. audience, mainly adults, and they want them to be able to say, hey, when they buy their kid a PlayStation 5, there's not going to be that type of content that they can get on there. I think that's what they're going for, but we'll have to wait and see how it works out for them. But what are you guys' thoughts? So yeah, let me know what you guys thoughts are with this when it comes to it. Let's just go ahead and ban this guy. Anyway, all right, let's get some shout outs real quick before I get to you guys' thoughts. Superman 2K with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much, Superman 2K. Also, the Deadly Sin team as well with the subscription. Thank you so much, the Deadly Sin team. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Appreciate that. What's up, ASAP, bro? Let's see here. What's up, Anthony Rudd? VC says, I 100% agree. Sony should not be censoring so much content. It's going to eventually bite them in the bum. Yep. I remember one game that was censored so badly, an important gameplay element was removed, and it was coming to the Vita. That's what happens when you're trying to appeal just to a certain side of the world, which Sony is doing. Yeah. Double standard, boys, pretty much. What about the children? Marco, it's only a matter of time before those Japanese devs get fed up and jump ship to PC and Switch. We're seeing a lot of developers go over. I don't know. Sony, it's going to depend on the sales of Sony's PS5, right? Like, if the PS5 is obviously cooking, they're not going to want to not put their games on the PS5. So, I think it really depends on that. Buff Boy says it should be all mature content uncensored and all mature content censored. They should pick and choose. It should be all mature content uncensored or all mature content censored. They shouldn't pick and choose. That might create some more issues than not, but I see what you're trying to say. Let's see here. Yes, children should not look at sexual stuff, but extreme violence, that is completely okay. Pretty much. Like I said, it's more of a Western thing. Obviously, you don't want your children looking at stuff like that, like, sexual things when they shouldn't be. But then again, it seems like, okay, well, violence is fine, or it's more tolerated than not. Which, like I said, in other parts of the world, that's completely the different thing. It's like, well, wait a minute, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the case, So it's just, like I said, it's social standards for certain things. I personally, for me, like I said before, I'm kind of like an equal, like, it shouldn't be, violence is not okay, and also this is not okay for young audiences, So, because, like, Uncharted is rated teen. Uncharted, you're literally like a mass murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, Uncharted, you're literally going around as a mass murderer, shooting people, and it's a rated teen game. You can be literally 12 years old, 12 or 13 years old and go buy that game, But you can't play extreme beach volleyball. But you can go be mass murder. You can be Nathan Drake, the mass murderer. So, those are the type of things that I'm talking about. Like, it's completely socially acceptable for a 12 or 13-year-old here in America to go out there and buy Uncharted and shoot people in the head. But how dare him go play beach volleyball with a bunch of cute girls, See, me, that's like, for me personally, like, if I had, like, I don't think my daughter's going to even care at that age, but I would say the beach volleyball game would be more, I'd be like, go play the beach volleyball game over Uncharted. If I had to pick or choose, I don't want personally for me, like I said, if it was like, which one's worse, I would say Uncharted's worse than the beach volleyball game, because you're playing beach volleyball with a bunch of cute girls. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, if you're heterosexual or whatever, or even if you're not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Like, if you like the cute girls, whatever, you're just playing some beach volleyball. It's not anywhere near as bad. Yeah, there's some things that you can do in the game that's a bit pervy and all that, but at the end of the day, if you teach them right or wrong, I don't think it's that big of a deal compared to somebody who's out there shooting somebody in the head a million different times, like, so that's just my opinion on it, If you're going to pick and choose which one's worse, I would say Uncharted's worse, but that's just me. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have blood. You still got guns and you're still shooting people in the head. What does blood matter or not? You're still having guns and you're shooting people in the head. That is way worse, in my opinion, than freaking playing beach volleyball with some very attractive women. No, come on, man. Like, really? Like, let's just be real. Oh, there's no blood. Oh, wow, that really changes things. Like, you're still grabbing a variety of guns and literally becoming a mass murderer. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh. In my opinion, like I said, which one's worse? Like, blood doesn't make it not good. Like, what? Anyway, but that's just my opinion. Let's see here. TC says, Sony being BS, there are more serious things than going beside a grown youthful woman wearing a skirt. Pretty much, man. Nintendo's making bank because they are not doing the same thing. Well, I mean, Sony's making a lot of bank too, though. But I mean, we'll see how things work out, next generation. Ashoka Tano says, I'm going next gen Xbox, and Sony has been censor happy. Switch Xbox next gen and PC. Okay. Mortal Kombat 11 is banned in Japan. They're not concerned that. Banned in Japan? Is it completely banned in Japan? Let's see here. The funniest thing is that people calling anime games mature as child porn. I don't know what they're talking about. Wave Symphony says that they should have ratings, but censoring content borders on banning books. It should be up to the consumer what they want to buy. Absolutely, I agree. Or they should use the parental controls. If you're a parent and you don't want your kid to see this X or Y content, then I think that there should be a way that, I mean, obviously there's ways that you can censor that, for your own kids, right? You can disable certain types of things. So yeah, Tiny Humor says it gets old seeing boobs all the time, and I agree. Our kiddos only fight monsters and stuff like that. No shooting other people. Okay, well there you go. Because like Tiny Human heard, she's a parent. And like I said, I personally feel like, and that's how Japan is, right? A lot of Japan games, like there's violence, but you're fighting against like aliens, or you're fighting against monsters, or you're fighting against things that really aren't humans. I mean, there are games, of course, that do have that. But like it's not as prevalent as like fighting against monsters and big dragons and stuff like that. So I mean, like I said, personally for me, like I mean, I have a daughter and like she doesn't play any of the violent stuff. Like we would just play Mario and we would just play like heroic games. So because I think it's okay to see like the fighting against dragons and stuff like that. That's okay for children, even though it's violent. But I think that's a little bit better because but like shooting like the violence against other people, because like dragons and stuff aren't real. I mean, none of this stuff is real at the end of the day. But like dragons and all that, like big old huge monsters aren't real. So it's like that's okay. That's better. And like I said, Mario's fine and stuff like that. But like shooting, like becoming Nathan Drake mass murderer guy. I don't know if that's that's good for 12 or 13-year-olds. But hey. All right, so Amiibo fan donated $1 and said, play Smash Ultimate Remix Beneath the Mask. All right, thank you, Amiibo fan. That is the first donation of the stream, and you are the top stream ninja. So shout out to my boy. Thank you for that. You guys give some love to Amiibo fan. And let's go ahead and let's get that music going for you, dude. And get your name up on here. Doing a little bit of damage on the leaderboard there. All right, so let's get this music. And Smash Ultimate Remix Beneath the Mask. All right. This one's actually really good. Let me know how it sounds, guys. This is why the ESRB and parental controls exist. If a child gets exposed to an M-rated game, the blame is entirely on the parents. Yeah, I agree. I only don't understand why is a M-rated games being censored. These games are rated M for a reason. If the game is T or E10, I can understand, but it's rated M. It doesn't. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why rated M games are getting censored. JT Blue says, I think some regulations should fall on the parents, not these companies. They should be doing it for them. Exactly, I agree. Exactly. Like I said, I'm a parent, and I know like what I need to do to make sure that my daughter doesn't see this or that, So, Protective Care says, things get censored in Japan all the time. That's true. Drugs and gore, yeah, you're right, but no one talks about it. Americans just want to see anime, movies, and butts. Yeah, things get censored all the time in Japan. Things do get censored all the time in Japan, certain things get censored that they feel is worse. Whereas, like I said, it's a culture thing. Americans, like, in terms of, like, for young audiences, violence is more okay than sexual things. In Japan, it's reversed, you know? But even for, like, just in general, things get censored, like in Japan. Like, when it comes to violence, even for adults, even if a game is rated M, you know? Like, No More Heroes, for example, like the original No More Heroes, censored in Japan. Not red, it was like, instead of, like, red blood, it was, like, black. So yeah. Justin Moreno says, makes no sense, cause kids play Call of Duty, and that game legit has a part where you're shooting civilians in a mall. Well, the thing about it is that the kids aren't supposed to be playing Call of Duty. It's rated M. That's the parents just allowing them to play it. But kids aren't supposed to be playing Call of Duty. And like I said, my daughter will not play that. You know, she will not play that until she's well old enough. I'm not buying it for her. You know, I don't think she'd care anyway. But I mean, if I ever have a son one of these days, you know, hopefully one of these days. He's not playing Call of Duty. He's not playing games where you're shooting people in the head. Like, he's not playing that until he's old enough, which is probably, I'll let him play like when he's maybe like 16 or 17. But before that, he's not playing that. Plain and simple. I know I played those games as a kid, and it might sound hypocritical, but that's different. Like, that's different. My parents didn't care. So that's the difference between that. For me, I've got to do things. There's things that have changed. Standards have changed, you know, when it comes to certain things. So if I had a son, he's not playing Call of Duty until he's like 16 or 17. So then he can play it, or he can go buy it with his own money, you know? So buying your kid an M-rated game is like taking them to see an R-rated movie. But I wouldn't take my kid to go see an R-rated movie, though, you know? I wouldn't do that. So they can watch movies that are for them. When they're old enough, then they can watch it. My parents didn't take me to go see R-rated movies, you know? Dinkum says, because I see waifu in games, that doesn't make me want to go out in the world and ask random women to show boob. Kids playing violent games has led to the shooting craze of today's. I don't agree with that. There's no data out there that says that shooting games, have led to kids going out there and committing these type of things. There's actually no real data for that. But I mean, like, I think the only data that we do have is that it's maybe led to, like, violent games has led to kids being a little bit more aggressive than normal, which I guess, but like, heck, when I used to play like football games back in the day, I mean, you tackle people, that led me being a more, so I mean, like, there's all sorts of stuff out there, so they should turn the rated M to adults only, redo the ESRB in total. Well, they'd have to, adults only, there'd have to be some other stuff, because then no console manufacturer will allow adults only games on there. So yeah, there'd have to be a complete redo of the system. Yo, what's up, Dave Gaming? How you doing today, my man? Yo, what's up, Aron? Shout outs to Reningon user Aron. Let's hear. David Drayton says, Sony, clean it up for the kids. Nintendo, take your shirt off, Mario. Mario's out here like, here we go. Let's see here. All right, let's see if you guys have any other comments. Buff Boy says, Sony doesn't let you touch a girl wearing a school costume. However, Sony funds a game where someone has their elbows beaten with a hammer. Shaking my head. Yeah, and you know what? I was physically disgusted with that scene in The Last of Us, Which, like I said, I'll probably get used to it. Because, like, Mortal Kombat, I got used to some of the stuff in there. But Mortal Kombat doesn't make sense. Like, The Last of Us is far more realistic than Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, it's stupid. Mortal Kombat's dumb. Like, Mortal Kombat is absolutely dumb. It doesn't even the whole game doesn't make sense at all. None of the game makes sense. Like, The Last of Us actually makes sense. So that to me was way more disgusting than Mortal Kombat. At first, Mortal Kombat was a little bit like, but at the end of the day, it's weird, because it's like, oh, this person just got shot in the head through the eyeball. Oh, by the way, they have freaking Wolverine, mutant powers and regenerate tissue as fast as possible. Like, Mortal Kombat doesn't even make sense. It's just stupid. Whereas The Last of Us actually is like, okay, yeah, they're going to be like that. They're not going to regenerate right after they're done. You know what I'm saying? So The Last of Us was just a little bit more sick, in my opinion. Mortal Kombat's just stupid and doesn't make sense, which I think why Mortal Kombat gets away with it, with the M rating, because, like, somebody just got shot in the head. Oh, no, they didn't. Somebody just got their leg broken. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, somebody just got, like, impaled through the stomach. Oh, never mind. Joking. Oh, they're fine. Let's go. Let's keep fighting. It doesn't even make sense. It's so stupid. It doesn't make sense. Like, so yeah. So I think that's the reason why Mortal Kombat's not, like, rated higher than, like, NN, because it's just dumb. It's just stupid. Markel Hawthorne says, Most retailers reuse any AO refuse to carry. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, no, what you're saying is that retailers refuse to carry any of those. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. Any other thoughts on this, guys, before we move on to the next topic? Pretentious Carrot says, if they aren't taking away content from the game, then I don't care. People just want to see anime girls. Plus, the ESRB rating system is flawed and has to be changed. Well, I think that here's the problem, though. I don't think that it's only just that. Sometimes it actually has a major effect on scenes. So let's talk about Nintendo's own self-censoring back on Tokyo Mirage Sessions. So Tokyo Mirage Sessions had a scene where context, right? Story context can be taken away. There was a scene with Tsubasa, who's one of the characters in the game, and she's a model, right? And she's 18, by the way. She's 18. But even if she isn't 18, there's nothing wrong with a girl under the age of 18 just wearing like a bikini on the beach or whatever. If you go to the beach, you'll see that at any age, right? So the problem with this is that there's a scene with her, and she goes in, and like there's like this crazy dude, that you have to kind of go and cleanse, and he's like loves to take pictures. And, and he's like really excited about Tsubasa because in the Japanese version, she's wearing a bikini and she looks great, right? But in the Western version, she's wearing a freaking backwards hat, a shirt, and they call her like a punk chick or something. It completely takes away the context of the scene. Like, why would he be impressed with their punk girl outfit? That's not how he is. Like the whole time this guy has been known as kind of somebody who's like a little bit of like a pervy dude, right? Or like a little bit of a dude that wants to see amazing pictures. In the Western version of the game, it makes absolutely no sense, the fact that she's wearing that outfit. I mean, that was like extreme censorship to the point where it's like, okay, like couldn't they at least put like a one-piece bathing suit on her to at least carry over something of the original vision? Like, also, there's other scenes in there, too, that make no sense, where they're like, oh, wow, oh my gosh, like, for example, their teacher, right? Like, they're all part of this academy or whatever, this agency where they're doing things, and, like, their teacher or whatever, or the head lead of the first place, she was, like, a model, and she has, like, all these, like, bikini photos and everything like that, and in this book of hers, but they censored it to the point to where it wasn't anything like that in terms of what they said. So basically, you make it takes away. If you've seen the Japanese scenes of the game, it completely takes away from the context of why they're like, oh my gosh, or anything like that, because they're censoring things, they're pulling things out, and they're not adjusting the story otherwise. So I think that's the issue that I have is like because like, look, guys, we all see stuff like beforehand, right? Like the Japanese version of Tokyo Mirage Sessions, people were playing it before because it came out first. So scenes from the game and early footage and all that was on the internet, and then Nintendo released the Western version. And then when you alter those things because of stupidity censorship, in my opinion, it takes away from the story. So I mean, I think I see what you're saying, and I get that, like certain things, but other times it's like there's no reason for them to do that, So yeah. Let's see here. I fear for The Last of Us 2 knowing Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. Okay. Baltazar says, can we have a link to where you were seeing the MK11 censorship, please? I'm not seeing any MK11 censorship. I said, somebody else in the chat said there's like MK11 got censored in some way or in Japan or not coming out. I said, really? I didn't know that. But no, I never said that there's any type of MK11 censorship. That's not one of the stories that I was talking about. Basically, what I'm talking about with MK11, there's actually a deal. Speaking of MK11, I guess we should move on to the next topic, right? Let's see. Gun Valkyrie says, in the words of Sakurai, when Lin got censored in Japan, if you get worked up over a bit of lingerie, you need to get your priorities straight. Yeah, I mean, I can understand like some of the stuff like with Lin and all that. That's fine. Like if you slightly alter an outfit, like Lin's outfit is still there. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like for example, like the leggings, or even like Bayonetta in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. Like I don't have a problem with that. When they slightly alter it, okay, that's fine. I guess Sony's doing some of that. But when you completely like take away the context of something because you want to censor, that's when I have an issue with it. Personally, I want developers to have their creations, uncensored for what they want to do depending on certain things. I mean, but like the problem that I have is like, why are you censoring like a slight like outfit like that when violence isn't censored at all, like when it comes to certain things? But I guess violence in Japan is censored at times, so I think it kind of goes both ways, right? But it just depends on where you live in the world, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So All right, take it easy, Aaron. Thanks for coming out to the stream. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on. Speaking of Mortal Kombat 11, guys. Mortal Kombat 11, we have a little bit of a DLC character leak going on here. A rumored DLC character leak. Now, this comes from, let's see here, poking around files through the Switch version of the game. So, if you want to hear about the DLC characters of Mortal Kombat, here you go. And personally, it looks like there's a lot of DLC characters here. So here's who could be on the way. Shang Tsung, we know about Shang. Oh well, no, we don't. We know about Shao Kahn. He's the pre-order thing. Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Sindel, Ash Williams, Fujin, Sheva, or Shiva, however you pronounce it. And here are some of the crazy ones. Joker, and I'm guessing Joker from Batman. Terminator, like I'll be back, like on the Terminator, like the Terminator, I would guess, right? Like the Terminator, and Spawn, like the comic book character Spawn and the movie Spawn. So you know how Spawn was in like Soul Calibur. So those are the crazy ones. Those are the absolutely crazy ones. So yeah. What do you guys think about some of those? Some of those characters in the game, and who's getting Mortal Kombat? Are any of you guys actually picking up Mortal Kombat? Sony is lucky they still have Capcom and Square and Kojima, the trifecta that made the PS1. Okay. Sounds fake. I guess this was said the identity of these characters may have been revealed, now been revealed. Interestingly enough, the information seems to have been uncovered by poking through the files of the Switch version. While Mortal Kombat 11 doesn't launch until next week, it appears have spread online with the game itself leaking and retailers selling copies early. So there you go. Yo, what's up, Justin? How's it going? You're tagging me, but you didn't say anything. Primal X with the subscription. Thank you so much, Primal X. Welcome to the village, homie. Appreciate that. Super Dingus says the Spawn creator said Spawn was going to be in a while ago on a Reddit and quickly deleted the post. Okay. I can see Spawn. I can see these characters getting in because like these characters like Joker and stuff like that have been in like Mortal Kombat games before, like Mortal Kombat versus DC. Joker was in that game. Also like Terminator. That seems to me like a you know, I think like wasn't like Freddy Krueger or something like that in Mortal Kombat X. So like they've had, and like there was like who else? There was like other kind of crazy characters in Mortal Kombat X, right? Like there was like Freddy Krueger or like Jason. Jason was in Mortal Kombat X too. So yeah, man. Yeah, Predator. Yeah, they had characters like movie type characters, comic book characters. They've had this before, so would it surprise? I mean, I know some people said it sounds fake, but would it surprise you if they had stuff like Terminator and Joker and characters like that when they've had like Freddy Krueger and Jason and freaking Predator, and they've had these type of characters in the game before? I think even like Mortal Kombat had Kratos, didn't it? Didn't Mortal Kombat have Kratos at one point? Like a Mortal Kombat 9 or something like. Pretty sure they had Kratos, right? Xenomorph and Predator. Yeah, they did have yeah, Mortal Kombat 9 had Kratos too. So I mean, like, to me, this doesn't sound like it'd be fake. I mean, like I said, it could be fake, but it doesn't sound like, oh, this is out of the realm of possibility to have like movie characters and stuff like that. Since they've already had a lot of crazy characters before. Who was it had the Ninja Turtles? Was it Injustice? Didn't Injustice have the Ninja Turtles in there? So yeah. My girlfriend is getting Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not. I think the game's clunky and stiff as heck. Yeah, I actually agree. I do feel Mortal Kombat is clunky and stiff in terms of fighting games. I do, but I understand why it's built like that, though. But yeah, to me, it is a bit clunky. Mortal Kombat's always been a bit clunky, but I mean, once you get used to it, it's fun. The Liquid Terminator would be cool. Okay, the Liquid Terminator. Shang Tsung has already officially been confirmed officially. Okay, cool. Yeah, Turtles were in Injustice too. Okay, and that's the same development team. That's Ed Boon. That's the same guys. So I mean, yeah, they had Ninja Turtles in Injustice. So cowabunga, dude. You mean T-1000? No, it says Terminator. It says Terminator. It doesn't say T1000. It says Terminator. So, I mean, it could be T1000, but I'm thinking it's like the actual Arnold Terminator. You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's actually him. T1000 would be cool too, though. I like the old school T1000, like, you know, with the dude with the hair and just like the nose, and he just starts running. Heck yeah, man. T1000 was dope. The girl T1000 is cool too. We need RoboCop. RoboCop would be kind of dope, dude. RoboCop would be cool. Let's see. Morrow says the devs of Mortal Kombat 11 were considering Shaggy from Scooby-Doo because of the meme, but decided against it. Personally, I would have been hilarious to see. I don't think they were actually really considering Shaggy, dude. I don't think that was an actual. I don't think Shaggy was actually really considered, dude. I mean, Shaggy. Mr. Miyagi, dude, that would actually be kind of dope if but that's kind of like Shang Tsung, right? Like Mr. Miyagi is kind of like Shang Tsung is kind of built off of Mr. Miyagi, isn't he? So I mean, like that's kind of like he's already kind of like in there, kind of like how Johnny Cage is Jean-Claude Van Damme, you know, from Bloodsport. Because, I mean, the game was supposed to be a Bloodsport game, but it ended up they couldn't get the license and all that. But Johnny Cage was definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they kind of modeled, like, Mr. Miyagi. But, like, actually having, like, a real Mr. You know what would be dope? It would be, like, there would be actually be, like Frank Dukes or whatever from Bloodsport and have Mr. Miyagi. And then have some type of hilarious exchange, like obviously this isn't gonna happen, but if they ever did like Mr. Miyagi and they also had Frank Dukes, and they had like these hilarious battles between Johnny Cage and Frank Dukes and Mr. Miyagi and Shang Tsung, I think that'd be kind of funny. I see here. J2 Blue says, I wonder if they'll get Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Terminator if he's in the game. That would be really cool. I'm hoping they would. I mean, if you're gonna get Terminator like that, you need the Terminator. You need Arnold, you know. So yeah. All right. All right. Here we go. This guy's just. All right, man. Thanks for coming out to the channel, but you're not here to actually have legitimate conversations. You're just here to be silly. So. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you for the view, my man. But that's enough, man. You're not here to actually like, guys. Stop entertaining people that are just coming here to be weird. Like, stop entertaining them. That's enough, man. Thank you for watching though. You can watch the stream. You just can't speak. At least not with that account. All right. So he's been. Let's see here, bro. He's been subscribed for months. Who that guy? Which guy? Well, if he's been subscribed, then that's fine. I can unban him later. But for this stream, he's just gonna have to stay quiet for this stream because I think he's here just to rile. It looks like he's here just to rile people up. So, if he's been subscribed for months, that's fine. But I'll unban you later. But for this stream, you're just gonna have to chill out, man. He's just gonna have to chill out. Let's see here. Okay, so okay. VC's vouching for him. VC's vouching for him. So I guess I will unhide him and I'll time him out instead. There you go. So I'll time him out instead. I didn't know how long he's been. I mean, like I said, that's why if you have a blank avatar, you've gotta put a profile picture. That's easier for me to remember who you are. So sorry about that, man. VC's vouching for you. So I will unstruki you and you're back. But I'll just time you out. Just calm down. Guys arguing with them. Guys, whoever's arguing back with them, stop, please. Guys, let's keep the chat kind of clean. Stop arguing back with them. Guys, let's keep it on topic. You know, when it comes to it, this is not a place for you to sit there and bash other companies and talk about this and that. Like, let's just, I mean, it goes both ways. Whether it's about Sony, whether it's about Nintendo, what's about, just chill, guys, okay? Chill. This is not the place to do that. You guys can go do that anywhere else, but don't do it here. So just relax. Let's focus on the topics, guys. Let's have a good time in the chat. In the stream, and let's not try to rile people up. Like, we already have enough of that crap all over like N4G and all over Twitter and all over other places. There's no need to bring it here. All right, so let's keep it going. Yeah, we're on the Mortal Kombat news. The characters just apparently got leaked, and the game's out early, and I guess people have been poking around the files, and it looks like there's going to be Shang Tsung, Joker, Nightwolf, Sindel, Terminator, Spawn, Ash Williams, Fujin, and Sheva in the game as DLC characters. So How many characters is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 DLC characters that they have inside here. So he said, come on, support Michael Myers. You know, why not him? Michael Myers? Did they have Michael Myers? Yeah, maybe they might have him. I mean, they've had kind of those characters before, right? Like, yeah. So, I mean, I don't see why that he couldn't make it in. Thanos for Mortal Kombat 11 would fit right in. Thanos would be kind of cool. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Do you think they add a Nintendo guest character in Mortal Kombat? Nah, I don't think there's gonna be any Nintendo guest character. No, nah. I don't think so. I don't think so. I know they can make Joker a beast if done right. Yeah, I think Joker would be cool. I mean, Joker was in Mortal Kombat versus DC, and he was kind of cool. The game just wasn't that good. The game was just kind of trash, but he was cool to look at in the game. So yeah. We need Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal would be cool. Who is Ash Williams? Use the internet. Find out who Ash Williams is. Use the power of the internet. Ash Williams. You don't know who Ash Williams is? the movie Evil Dead, the dude that has like a shotgun and like a fake arm or whatever. Editorio says, "Parsons, how about Doomslayer from Doom? In addition to Spawn, Fujin, Smoke, Sindel, is it? I think you meant Sheva, or is it Sarnia, and the Cyborg, Sector, and Cyrax." Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I don't think Cyrax is already in the game, isn't he? Like Sector or Cyrax, they're not in the game. Are they not already in the game? Ridley from Metro would be tight, but no Nintendo ain't about that yet. Ain't about that life. Yeah, I don't know. Ridley would be kind of cool, but like then again, I don't think Ridley would be cool at the same time because like Ridley's too big. In my opinion, Ridley's too big to be a character fighting in a game. Ridley is a huge, giant monster. He's not a fighter, he's not a humanoid fighter, you know? He looks ridiculous in Smash Ultimate, which I've said before. I think Ridley should be like, you know what would be cool to have Ridley in? Like, have Ridley in like Ridley should be like a boss character. Like, if Ridley's gonna do guest appearances, he should be like a huge boss character that you fight in a game, like Monster Hunter. I think Ridley fits in Monster Hunter. Can you fight Ridley in Monster Hunter and slay Ridley? Yeah, that'd be dope because Monster Hunter, you have huge, like people always talk about Ridley needs to be in the dumbest things. Like Ridley should be in like Puyo Puyo Tetris, you know. Ridley should be in games like where you slay monsters. Like Ridley should be in games like that because Ridley is a huge monster. He's not a humanoid fighting person, you know. I still feel Ridley. I mean, I'm glad Ridley's in, but I'll be honest, like I would have loved to see one of the characters, like Metroid Prime 3, one of the people from Metroid Prime 3. I understand why they put Ridley in. Fans were clamoring for Ridley. But I mean, like, Silex or something like that, to me, would have been a better Metroid, like, character to have than just personally. Like, I think that would have been a better, or any of the Metroid Prime 3 hunters that you fight against, you know, would have been better for me. But hey, it is what it is. I understand why Ridley's in the game, and I get it. You know, he's iconic, but man, he looks dumb. Like, man, Ridley looks dumb. Ridley looks really stupid in Smash Ultimate. I mean, and that's because I've been playing, you know, Metroid games forever, and you know, Ridley looks like a little baby Ridley. So I just like, it's like you look at Ridley, you know, in Smash Ultimate. And then you look at Ridley in Smash 4, and it's like absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's like look, like here is Ridley in Smash 4. Look at how big Ridley is compared to everybody else. Look at this is Ike, okay, and then this is Ridley in Smash 4. Look at it's a huge monster. This is how big Ridley is in Smash 4. Look how big DDD is. Look at how big look at that. Here's another one. Okay, I guess that picture's a little small. But I mean, like, Ridley's not a tiny humanoid fighter. Ridley's a big monster. You know? So I don't know. And then So then, and then you look at Ridley like Smash 4. Let me see if I'm standing next to somebody. And then now look at Ridley. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. Like, it's like, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, come on. Are you kidding me? This is what you guys wanted? Well, here you go. Come on. He's like barely bigger than Kirby, dude. Like, oh my gosh, this is pathetic, guys. This is pathetic, and this is what they need to do to make Ridley fit normally on it. Like this is pathetic. I mean, Ike is bigger than Kirby, right? Ike is way bigger than Kirby. Ike and Ridley are literally the same height, and Ike was he was like 3 or 4 times bigger than Ike. You know, wider and everything. This is what they have to do to him. I mean, come on, man. But hey, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted Ridley. Here you go. There's Ridley in Smash Brothers. It's weird because Samus legit had to apply his jaws open to shoot him. Exactly. How about Pennywise as a DLC character for for MK11? I don't know. I don't really care about that, but hey, that'd be cool if he was in there or whatever. Just says it's hold up. Marco says Bayonetta and Travis Touchdown would fit, but they aren't Nintendo characters. In Mortal Kombat 11 or what are you talking about? What game are you talking about? Travis, like Bayonetta? Bayonetta's already in Smash Ultimate. Let's see here. Dank Beam says the Ridley was on the NES was heavy limits by the power of the system. Yeah, I already know that. We know that. I blame Etiquette. I think Etiquette's part of the reason why Ridley got in. Etiquette and his fan base, to be honest, like they really caused up a storm with all this like Ridley stuff, which is fine. I mean, if you want a certain character in the game, that's cool, and you can have the character in the game. That's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people wanted Ridley, they got Ridley. This is Ridley. You know, so they have to do what they have to do to get him in the game. You know, and Ridley's there. There he is. So there you go. Have fun. You talk about Mortal Kombat 11. Well, yeah. I mean, they don't have to be Nintendo characters. Like, if I don't think Bayonetta. I don't think they would want Bayonetta in the game. Sega. I'm not sure if they'd want Bayonetta in Mortal Kombat, but I think Suda would be okay with Travis Touchdown. You got K. Rool. I'm happy. Yeah, K. Rool's cool. I think K. Rool's long overdue though, because he's the main villain in Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's a big franchise for Nintendo. So it's like a storied franchise for Nintendo. So the fact that it took him all the way till now to get in, since he's been around since the Super Nintendo days, is a little bit long overdue, I think. He was long overdue to get in. So yeah, anyway, either way, that's Mortal Kombat 11, guys. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic here. We're already at an hour in, so wow, we are humming, huh? All right, so Nintendo has talked about why it allowed Smash Balls and items in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate North American Open 2019. So for those who don't know, Nintendo had like a online tournament of some sorts, right, for Smash Brothers, and a lot of competitive players had a little bit of a hissy fit because the tournament was ran kind of weird because they had like items and Smash Balls and stuff like that in the game. And Bill Trintroll has actually talked about it. He's the Nintendo of America Treehouse boss. So you guys know like the Treehouse gameplay and all that. Trinan is pretty much the boss of all of that and the localization teams, and he handles all that. He's been at Nintendo for more than a decade. You know, he's been at Nintendo for a long time. I don't think he's going anywhere, man, which is interesting because he's been at Nintendo for so long. I think he's been at Nintendo for longer than Reggie. I think longer than Reggie was, or right around the same time. Either way, he's been translating for a long time. But here is what he had to say in a recent interview with Polygon. Certainly with Smash Brothers, you've got hold on, let me just move this over here so I'm not contorting my neck. Certainly with Smash Brothers, you have a very clearly established competitive rule set that all of the pros are using, but the game is designed in a way that there's a lot of different ways to play. And the number of people that play online, we know that there are people that play with lots of different rule sets, with items and things like that. So one of the things we wanted to do with the North American Open was to really make this about trying to attract as many people who don't normally play in tournaments, with over 10,000 people having been a part of the online tournament, we really think that the approach to drawing in new players, some of them are people that play competitively but don't really make it into those top tiers at some point, those large tournaments. And so it's both giving them an opportunity to shine, but you're also seeing some people who are really just kind of new to the competitive scene as well. Trinan also confirmed that Nintendo will work with Evo once again this year. However, Trinan said it isn't discussing the full details yet. So they talked about that, but they are working with Evo, which is more of the competitive rule set. So there you go. I mean, I didn't really watch the Nintendo because there was items on and everything. I decided not to watch it. I just don't really get a kick out of watching two people fight with items on. Like, items to me, it's just not fun anymore. Like, to me, it's just not funny. Like, if you're playing with children, or if you're playing, like, if you're just messing around just to be stupid, then it makes sense. But like, for a tournament, I don't think it belongs in any type of competitive or tournament play, in my opinion. Like, if you want to just mess around and have fun, then that's fine. But if you're saying, oh well, we're gonna have this open and we're gonna have it competitive, then I don't think there should be items on. But that's just me. I know a lot of people play with different types of stuff, but I mean, like, I don't think you should be mixing like chance and all that with it. But hey, it is what it is. It's their tournament. They can run it the way that they want to run it. So I don't have a problem with that. But either way, so yeah, you gotta go. All right, Boo Man Jr. You'll sub and notifications and like. Okay, yeah. I don't know. You're not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and I'll give you a shout out before you bounce, dude. So yeah, hit the subscribe button. It should pop up. I love the big man Trinan. Okay, yeah, Trinan. What's there? Let's see, bro. How many times did you get stuck on the Metal Gear Solid stage? Twice. I got stuck twice. I got 2 matches in that stupid Metal Gear stage. I won one of them, then I lost the other one. I lost in a sudden death because this idiot had 5 minutes. I played against this stupid me gunner. Dude, this dumb me gunner. Oh my gosh, this freaking stupid me gunner that kept me out of Elite Smash because I lost. I lost like, what was that? I lost like 70 or 80,000 points or more when I lost to that dude on that stupid Metal Gear Solid stage. That Metal Gear Solid stage is so dumb, and people pick it. Like, people pick that stage, man. Like, I played on it 2 times last night, where I played on that Metal Gear Solid stage. Items make the game. No, items are definitely for casual play. I get it. Items are fun. I play with items with my daughter. Like, items are fun for that. But like, when you're talking about like a competitive play, like we're gonna have a tournament. I don't know. I don't think that's like making it random and making it chance is a good way to run a tournament. That's just like, people ask, well, why don't they do items in tournaments? It's because that takes out the skill. That takes out the competition in the game. Because if you're sitting out there, sometimes somebody can be off stage, all of a sudden a smash ball just drops right in front of them. Or sometimes a bomb just appears. You're like walking, a bomb will just appear out of nowhere and drop on your head and blow you up. For competitive play, is that fair? That's just luck. It's RNG. Like, RNG does not have a place in my opinion, does not have a place in competitive tournaments. Now, when you're playing around and just trying to have fun, absolutely, RNG is great, right? Because you're just playing around, you're just trying to have fun. You're not trying to get better at the game or anything like that. You're just messing around with items, which I've done. Like I said, I do before. If people like, I've played like previous past girlfriends, like, oh, we play Smash Brothers, items on, that's fine. But like competitive play, I just don't think items are fun for that. But like I said, for people who aren't into competitive, like, let's just say like you're not somebody who's, look at watching tournaments and all that, then yeah, items are fun. It balances things out a little bit, gives you more of a chance. So I get it. I completely get it for that. And I don't ever want Smash Brothers to turn into like a freaking, virtual fighter or Street Fighter or these games that have like no items, always all competitive play. I don't want it to turn into that, because then you're going to lose a lot of the casual base that like to play stuff like that, So I don't ever want Smash Brothers to turn into that type of game where it's a 100%, no questions asked, serious game no matter what. I don't want it to be that. But I do want it to be, when it comes to like, if Nintendo's going to host a tournament, like, I think that it's silly. Then why even do one-on-one? Just do free for all and just don't do one-on-one items, like, in my opinion, like, and then items on low, smash balls on very infrequent. I mean, you're already neutering things. Then just, okay, if you want to talk about making items more fun and all that, then just make it be crazy. If you want RNG, then make it be like, why are you trying to manipulate the RNG somewhat? Just like, let free for all items, do whatever, blows up people, bombs everywhere. Whoever wins. It's all about that, So I mean, I don't know. They were trying to make it more like competitive, but then not at the same time. I mean, they were trying to manipulate it, you know. And then they didn't. I don't think they didn't want to do 4 players because that was going to cause lag. So they just did. Let's make it 1-on-1, you know. But hey, yo, what's up, Jucifer? How's it going today, my boy? Good to see you here, dude. Good to see you here, man. Items make the game random. Anyone can win. No skills. Still fun. I play with items, but if I want to see who's better, no items. Yeah. Digital World says there are some items I can stand, but if it comes to trying to play against another, the items become a distraction. Okay. It's fun watching Nairo, M2K, etc. play with some other pro players using items. It's mad entertaining because of how skilled they are, but in tournaments, it's BS. Yeah, tournaments, it's BS, but watching them play just with items, like, randomly, yeah, it is fun because they're going to mess with you. It's fun to do that, and I get that. You know, like I said, I don't ever want them to be out of the game. Dave Game says, to deny items in competitive play is to deny the vision Sakurai had when he created the game. The best players can overcome all odds. No, that's not the, first of all, there's multiple things wrong with that statement. The original vision that Sakurai had for the game was just, first of all, was just a game. It was just a game. It wasn't competitive play at all. It wasn't tournament or competitive play in the first place. So it's not denying him any type of vision because competitive play like that with tournaments was not a thing in the first place. That was not something that he even was thinking about. So that's wrong. It's not denying his vision originally. It's just his competitive play wasn't a factor. It wasn't in the equation when he first created Super Smash Brothers. When it comes to the best players can overcome all odds, no, the best players can't overcome random RNG. Smash Brothers with items is RNG. A bomb can literally just appear and drop on your head. How do you overcome RNG? So I disagree. I 100% disagree with that. Like, take items and all that and put that into any other fighting game. Nobody's going to sit here and say, oh, well, the best players can overcome a bomb dropping on your head and completely eviscerating your stock. That is not the best play. That is RNG. RNG is RNG. That thing is, you can't overcome that. Now, of course, you can have some skills to where if you're playing with items, if you manipulate things, but to sit here and say that the best players can overcome random elements, that is false. That is absolutely 100% false. Like, I see your opinion and what you're trying to say, but that's ridiculous to say that, to put that on there's a reason why items aren't allowed like that, because no, the best players can overcome that. If there's items on, I guarantee you, if there's items on, I can beat top tier players at times because I can get lucky. I'm probably never going to normally beat Nairo, but if we're playing with items, because Nairo's lost with items on, I'm pretty sure that he can lose to a lot of other players with items on. So I disagree. I disagree. It's a completely different style of game when you have items on than when it isn't, you know? So I'm going to have to disagree with that. Let's see here. Items literally takes the majority of the skill out of the game. LOL. The better player doesn't always win. It's random. Yeah, exactly. Because another problem with items is like for example, like a Starman, you know, like the Starman just appears. You know what I'm saying? You're invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like some of the times, like the items, like for example, even like when you get an item, like let's say you get like the hammer, like from the original Donkey Kong, dude. Sometimes the hammer falls off. It's completely random. Sometimes the hammer falls off, like just hammer, or sometimes you get a squeaky hammer, where it doesn't even do anything. So it's like wait a minute, hold up here. Like, I got the item, right? So let's just say that it is about overcoming the odds. I got the item. I picked up the hammer first. Oh, the freaking hammer, the actual hammer fell off. Now you get bopped. Now you get a free punch. You're gonna get bopped. So yeah, man. Let's see. The only time I do one-on-one items battles is for Smash Pokemon battles. You know what I do like? Yeah, I do like that one-on-one Pokeballs only. That's actually kind of fun. And then like play like some type of Pokemon stage. I used to do it with Pokefloats. One-on-one Pokefloats melee, dude. Smash Pokeballs only. Pokefloats melee. Let's do it. Hall of items are OP and add no fun to the competitive match. The casuals be talking. All right. Let's see here. There's also a flag item that gives you an extra stock. Well, yeah, I think it's one where you have to go like and like hold it up, and then like yeah, it gives you like the extra stock. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, what's up, Murdoch Loco? He says, just hopped on to say, hey, I'm on my lunch break. I see Red Enigma comment about Ash from Evil Dead. What am I missing? Bruce Campbell for the win, baby. Yeah, there could be Ash in Mortal Kombat 11. That's what we were talking about. So items are fun, but not for competitive. Yeah, items can be very fun. I don't find items like super fun. Like if I'm playing against adults, I don't really find items super fun. And if I'm playing against casuals, then items can be fun. But if I'm playing against adults, like that know how to play the game, I don't really find items too fun. Maybe unless I'm playing against like, to me it'd have to be like right there in the room. Like online items, I'm not as big of a fan of like playing items online because of input delay and stuff. But even then, it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. But like if you're in the room and we can sit there and like joke with each other and mess around, I think that's more fun than anything. Like playing items locally, that's fun. But online items, nah, I ain't trying to be playing online items, you know. So that's how close and I used to play Pokeballs only, extra frequent, Pokefloat stage. Yeah, that was the classic, playing Pokefloats. I play it all the time. Pokefloats, Pokeballs, like high rate of Pokeballs, and then just bam, just be throwing Master Balls coming up, boom, just be throwing the Master Balls, Pokemon. But back then, Pokemon was my favorite franchise. Back when Smash Melee came out, Pokemon was 100% my favorite franchise. Like out of all of gaming, Pokemon was my favorite franchise. Remember, this is before Xenoblade. This is before Fire Emblem even came out here in the U.S. You know, this is before Xenoblade. This is before all that. You know, this is before I got really into Smash Brothers. So of course I was a big Pokemon fan. So yeah, I wanted to play with Pokeballs. You know, like back in Melee, yeah, I wanted to play with Pokeballs. Like that's the only item that I felt that was fair, even though it wasn't because it's random what you get in the Pokeballs. Like no, I was like, we don't need this item, this item. Let's play with Pokeballs. Like so, I just want Pokeballs to be on because I thought Pokeballs were so cool because Pokemon was my favorite franchise. So yeah. Is the body in with Peach? Oh man, I'm gonna. I don't think Clues would agree with that. Would he agree with that? Oh my gosh, I kind of missed a coin battle. It was fun to play with my brothers when I was a kid. Coin battle? Don't they have something like that? Didn't they have something like that in Smash for Wii U? Coin battle? Always getting whack ass Magikarp. Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move into random Q&A. So if you guys have questions, we've got a nice long Q&A segment or random topics. If you guys want to talk about stuff, feel free to let me know about anything you guys want to talk about, and I'll be more than happy to talk about this. Just tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence, and we can talk about whatever you guys want. So, all right, let me go ahead and go here. Oh, that's not good. Magikarp. Gotta love those Magikarps in the Pokeballs. All right, so like I said, yeah, tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. Justin M says, have you ever did any fighting sports? What do you mean, like fighting sports? Like MMA, mixed martial arts, stuff like that? Yeah. I did kickboxing. When I was younger, I did kickboxing for years. I was a kickboxer. And you mean real life, right? Dank Meme says, what is your favorite set from Pound yesterday? I didn't watch too many sets from Pound, but my favorite thing so far was the 10-1 Esam versus what's it called? Versus Samsora. That was fantastic. Maybe even like watching Salem play yesterday was really cool too. So yeah. Would you ever play sports games online with friends? Sports games? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You used to wreck Clueless because you were his big sister. That's true. Yeah. My sisters didn't play video games with me. Not really. Like, they didn't really play much. Like, my big sisters, they didn't play video games with me. They just, like, we would play. What would we play? What would I play with my sister? We'd play games, but we would play, like, stupid games, like, outside, like, tag and stuff like that. No, I mean, tag's not stupid, but we would play stuff like that. We wouldn't play video games together. I'll play video games with my older brother, but not my older sisters. Like, sometimes they would play. Very rare they would play. Like, sometimes we play Mario together, but a lot of times we wouldn't. We would just, like, watch TV or just stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know about any sports games. Like I don't really play any sports games anymore. I used to play Madden a lot. I used to play Madden. I used to play NBA 2K. But yeah, I don't really play sports games anymore. It's awesome. I did Muay Thai and karate, fought in tournaments as well as going and was going pro, but then I got sick. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Yeah, I never fought enough to go pro, but yeah, I was really big into kickboxing, and even in college, I did more kickboxing. So yeah. Morrow says, do you think MK character could be in Smash DLC because of Mortal Kombat 11 being on Switch and past games being on previous systems like GameCube and Wii? No, I don't think a Mortal Kombat character is going to make it in, just because a lot of Western characters don't really get that opportunity. And I don't think Sakurai has any type of affinity for Mortal Kombat, but also, I mean, Nintendo picked the characters, and I'm not even sure if Mortal Kombat, at the time that they were planning the DLC characters of Mortal Kombat, was even going to come to Switch, or if they even knew or anything like that. Maybe they could have, but I mean, I just don't think that's a possibility at this point, but maybe. I didn't do MMA, but I beat up all my bullies throughout middle school. All right, there you go. But no, I don't really think it's gonna happen. If we see a Western character in Smash Bros, I think it'd be Rayman. I think honestly, Rayman would be the DLC character that we're gonna get from a Western franchise. Ubisoft deserves it more than Mortal Kombat. Rayman has always been a staple on Nintendo systems. Even the Wii U got Rayman. You know, the Wii got Rayman. 3DS got Rayman. Even in Nintendo's lower times, they got Rayman. N64 got Rayman. You know, so he's just been around. Like Switch already got Rayman. I'm pretty sure there might be another Rayman that can come to the Switch at some point. But yeah, I think if any Western character deserves it, it's Rayman for sure. Like any major Western character, it's him. So I think if we did get a Western character, it'd be Rayman. Let's see. I missed your birthday stream. You had so many. You had so may have said. But how old are you? Doc and I are pushing 40, so I feel like we're the old ones here. I'm actually 45. I turned 45 last week, so yeah. I'm in my 40s with you guys, so it's all good. What do you like about the gaming industry now? What do I like about the gaming industry now? I think there's a lot of like indie developers can make games now. They can make their creation and realize their dreams and have success. That's my favorite thing about the gaming industry. What's my favorite? Okay, yeah, I already read that. Let's see here. Let's see. Jumpmon says, if you were to play as a super heavy in Smash, who would you pick? A super heavy? Is Ike a super heavy? I don't know if Ike is a super heavy or not, but I mean, Ike would be like the heavy that I would pick or play as. Game says, what game do you think will be the focal point of E3 2019, similar to Smash last year, Mario Odyssey in 2017, and Breath of the Wild in 2016? Yeah, good question. I think maybe Pokemon could be that game. DJ Viper says, "Sup OJ? Hope you're well. I'm doing good. Loved watching the close one on game you had last night with one of the players. Yeah, it was fun. You gonna be on the Spawncast tonight? I don't know if I'm gonna be on the Spawncast tonight, guys. What do you guys think? I mean, like, what do you guys think? You think I'm gonna be on the Spawncast tonight or not? I don't know. If you think I might be on the Spawncast tonight or not? Kind of. Did you ever beat the Dot Hack games? Nah, I just streamed it once and then I stopped playing because Bandai Namco claimed the footage, so I'm done with that. But I just wanted to collect. I just wanted the game just to have it, to be honest. That's awesome. We thought that you were in your early 30s. Nope, I'm 45 years old. Let's see here. MTY 1983 says, you will be there. I will be there. He's wearing the Spawn. I think you meant wearing, but you put wavering. I don't know, OJ. You might not make it to the Spawn. I might not, guys. I might not. But yeah, John Doe, Juggalo, I'm going to be on the Spawncast tonight. I'm a regular member on the Spawncast, so unless I'm doing something, unless I'm busy or if I'm doing something, then I'm always going to be on the Spawncast, so yeah. I find myself having more fun with indie games compared to AAA games. I have fun with AAA games, but like not actually. I don't know if I do, man, because like I've played a lot of AAA games, and really what AAA, I guess what AAA is would be like. A lot of times people don't count Nintendo games in that, But like a lot of Western games, like AAA, like I haven't really been playing a lot of that. Like, you know, I try it out, but I don't really have a lot of fun. But like games like Katana Zero and Cuphead, those games seem to be like a lot more fun to me. But hey, that's just me. You look like you're early 30s. You take good care of yourself. Nice job. Yeah, it looks that way, but no, I'm actually 45. No, 45, man. You gotta just eat health. Here's what you guys gotta do. The fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta eat healthy. That's one thing. You gotta do no drugs, eat healthy, no cigarettes, exercise, do all that stuff, and by the time that you're 45 or even 50, you're gonna look a lot better, man. You're gonna look a lot better. So yeah, man. I don't really find any of the big Western games interesting. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I find them interesting enough for me to buy them. Like, I buy like some of the big Western games, but I mean, me playing them, me actually beating. I don't beat anything these days, though, dude. Like, what was the last game that I don't even remember the last game that I beat. What was the last game that I beat? I don't even remember. Something from Nintendo. What was the last few games that came out? I haven't even beat World of Light, dude. Old Man Essence, yeah, man. Torna? Yeah, it might have been Torna, dude. It might have been Torna, man. J2 Boo says, in my opinion, Ridley is the worst newcomer. I've tried him hoping to like him, but he's okay to me. Maybe I have to play him some more. Yeah, I think Ridley's he's cool. Like, he has an okay moveset. He has some cool stuff that he can do. He has some jank that he can do. But I mean, yeah, I think play him a little bit more. Noah Ruby says, will Sector and Cyrax be playable in Mortal Kombat 11? Make sure you guys tag me at Player Essence. Tag me at Player Essence, and that'll make me see your comment. If you don't tag me, then it's going to be hard for me to see your comment with so many people in here. What's up, King Hebrew? I hope Sector and Cyrax will be playable, but it seems like based on the DLC leak that they might not be able to be. I'm not sure. Justin says, you're 45. Get GTFO. Didn't know you had 15 years on me. Tropical people barely age. Haha. Yeah, man, 45. Just turned 45, dude. So yeah. 45 Essence. Yeah, man. Just turned 45. 15 years, baby. 15 years, baby. You're a Luigi main. Okay. Katana Zero is fun. I can't wait to play the other games Nintendo highlighted. Yeah. Katana Zero is actually a really good indie game. Really good indie game. I like it a lot. I wanted Ermac for DLC. Maybe we'll still get him. Remember, guys, this isn't like a confirmed type of thing. It's still just something to where, you know, it's just, we have to wait and see, you know. I have fun dying in Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro can be very fun. The challenge can be very fun. I think Ermac could come at some point. I think there's a lot of people who like Ermac, so we could get Ermac at some point. Jesse Owens says, do you think Spawn is really going to be in it? Make sure you guys tag me at Player Essence. At Player Essence, tag me there. Do I think Spawn is really going to be in it? I think Spawn definitely has a chance. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody talked about how the creator of Spawn or whatever said that he's going to be in Mortal Kombat, then deleted the post. So I think Spawn has a chance. Yeah. Balto Dirtfish says, I think most Western or modern AAA developers waste too much time on visuals / graphics, and the gameplay content ends up suffering. Yeah, I think so. I think that's an accurate comment. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the past hour, trying to unlock more rare blades. That's what you got to do. You gotta get those rare blades. I'm waiting for Katana Zero. My wallet and bills need funds. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for it. Maybe there's a sale or something like that. Stop lying about your age. You're in your early 30s, says Ashokatano. I'm not lying. I'm 45. Pokemon is Life 15 says, WB really going crazy with DLC and Mortal Kombat 11. Classic WB. Yeah, that is classic. Classic Ed Boon and everything. Classic. Even with your luck at maxed out, it's still tough. Still tough to get all those rare blades. But I need to get back into Xenoblade, and I'm probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna do Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm probably gonna start up back where I was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and see if I can get the rest of those rare blades. Guys, tag me at Player Essence if you want me to read off your comments. Tag so it makes it a little bit easier for me to see your comment. OG says, think any chance of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core comes to Switch? I don't think so, just because there hasn't been a remake of that game at all. So, I mean, I don't know if they're just going to all of a sudden say it's coming to Switch. So, I mean, it could. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that there's no chance. I would just say 50% or lower. The big question will be, will Stevie Richards be in the Spawncast? I think Stevie Richards needs to be on the Spawncast, and I think at some point it will happen. I think Stevie Richards will come on the Spawncast at some point. Like, I think that's definitely going to happen. I managed to get all the rare blades with 99 luck and legendary cores. Yeah, I think that's definitely, I mean, that increases your chances. So that's what you need to do, is to max out your luck and then roll the die. Then roll it. So absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, we still have a bit of time for questions. We still have like 30 minutes or so. So if you have questions, feel free to drop them. I'm going to look up some of the stuff on like around the interwebs and kind of see what's going on here. If there's anything else that we missed for today news. Let me ask you guys a question. I know Joker came out. Obviously, Joker came out this week. What are you guys' thoughts on Joker? Is anybody here planning on actually, maining Joker and learning the character outright? I was watching Armada play, and I picked up a lot of cool stuff. And I'm thinking that Joker's probably going to be my main. I'm probably going to drop Wolf, believe it or not, and probably pick up Joker like more full time. So yeah, or I'm gonna move Wolf down to my third. So it's gonna be like Joker is my main, Sheik, and then Wolf is my third. So I'm actually really thinking about that. Let's see. Thanks for putting me on Kids Move. Thanks for putting me on Kids Move. I remember the type of player when I was a kid. Nice. Party Man says, "Oh wow, nice." Yeah. I'm still gonna use Wolf. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna use Wolf, but I'm definitely gonna be using Joker like a lot more. Like I'm gonna be using Joker as like one of my main characters. I'm still not very good with him, but I definitely want to use him, just because I think he's cool. Let's see here. What do I think about Frost's design in Mortal Kombat 11? Let me take a look at Frost's design again real quick. This is like the female Sub-Zero, right? Yeah, she looks cool. She kind of looks like a almost like a Tenno. Like with her armor and stuff, she almost looks like a little bit of like a Tenno from from Warframe. So yeah, she looks cool, man. I like it. This is the old school Frost, right? Yeah, that's the old school Frost, like for the female Sub-Zero, and then this is the new school Frost. So, yeah, she looks cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Not a fan of the hairstyle. I mean, who cares, dude? It's just the hairstyle. It's fine. It's fine by me. Let's see here. Balto Dirtfish says, have you ever or do ever plan on playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? I've played the demo, so if you guys want to see me be really bad at the game, make sure you check it out. But like, nah, I don't ever plan on playing it more. Like, I'm not a big Monster Hunter guy. I've never been. Like, I've tried to get into Monster Hunter, but it's just not working for me. It's just not working for me. So yeah. I'm a main Joker. Still play Roy a little bit, but Joker is just too fun. Yeah, Joker's really fun. They should put Mr. X in Mortal Kombat 11 as a character. Okay, Mr. X. I'm buying Mortal Kombat 11 for the Nintendo Switch and PS4. Okay, so you got that portable play and that home console play. Yeah, I'm getting the PC version of the game. So I'll be getting the PC version. Just because like mods and stuff. I'll probably do some stuff. I might mess around with some mods and other things like with the PC version of the game. But I'm going to be getting the Switch version of the game, too. I'll probably do a giveaway for the Switch version. But I'll be buying 2 copies of the game. Are you looking forward to Samurai Showdown? I'll check out Samurai Showdown when it comes out on the Switch, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll check it out. It looks cool. I used to play Samurai Showdown in the arcade at times, back in the day. We getting closer to E3 2019? We are. I think E3 is going to be a lot of fun this year. PC version? Mods, you say? Yeah. I'll probably be checking out some stuff with the PC version of the game. Because I didn't want the PS4 Xbox One version of the game because I don't want it. I don't care enough to get the PS4 Xbox One version. There's already a Switch version, so I'll be getting that. So I don't want 2 console versions of the game. So I just get the PC version. People talk about the graphics and all that. Well, PC has the best graphics. There you go. But I'm not really like super excited for Mortal Kombat or anything. You know, like I'm really not. I'm hyped for Samurai Showdown. Charlotte is my main. Nice. I don't even know the characters though, to be honest. Baltle Dirtfish says maybe try Dauntless. When it comes to Switch, it's much smoother gameplay and it's free to play. Okay, Dauntless. What type of game is that? Everything Nintendo says. Joker from Batman will be interesting in Mortal Kombat 11. It should be, but I mean, like we've seen Joker before, and Mortal Kombat versus DC. Justin M says, "How do you feel about the Attack on Titan anime?" I like it, but I just haven't had time to watch it, to be honest, man. J2 Boost says, "I'll probably main Joker. I really like the Persona mode. Yeah, the Persona mode's really cool. I like the extra pow that you get like when you use Joker. It's just very satisfying. I find Joker to be a super honest character. I like the Persona one, how he gets a little buff and power. It's just fun. He's just a great and fun character to use. Let's see here. Darth Wesker says, whenever I cook the steak in Monster Hunter, I tend to crave for some grilled chicken afterwards. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Some of the food in the Monster Hunter that makes you want to eat something. So yeah, that's what's up. PC and Switch are the best. Okay, PC and Switch guy. But yeah, we'll see about Mortal Kombat, man. I mean, I might not even do all this stuff that I'm saying, so we'll have to wait and see. Did I play Jump Force? Says Bovia. Did I play Jump Force? No, I did not play Jump Force. I'm trying to think about what that game was, and then I realized I remember it was that crappy anime game. No, I didn't play Jump Force. What do I think about the new character, Guras? Is it Juras or Guras? He looks cool. It's kind of like he's like the Gara dude, right? Like the bald Gara dude. Yeah, he looks cool. I think he looks really cool. You getting a code for MK11 on PC or Switch? Yeah, I already stated I'm getting a review code for MK11 on the PC, and then I'm getting a physical Switch copy. I agree with Joker possibly being your main. He seems like a better Sheik. Yeah, he is. He's basically a Sheik that can actually kill. You know what I'm saying? Like a Sheik that can actually kill somewhat. I mean, Joker still has somewhat trouble killing, but he can actually kill, though. Like, he can actually kill. I think his up air is stronger than Sheik's up air. But, like, his back air isn't very strong. It doesn't really kill. His forward air can kill, but, I mean, at certain percentages. His down air can do some things, combo. He can spike. But, you know, like, his smash attacks are fairly weak without Arsene. I mean, but, yeah, with Arsene, like, you get that time to actually kind of go in, you know? So that's good. That's good. What do you think about what did you think about the Atari 2600 going up? Were you much of a fan? No, I wasn't much of a fan. Even though I'm 45, I wasn't much of a fan of any of those systems until the NES came out. When the NES came out, and I was like, you know, and I was like playing the NES, like, yeah, that's when I was like, okay, you know, this is dope. Like, this is cool. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, when the NES came out, I was like, how old was I? I was like in my teens, so yeah, man. Good stuff. How old was I? I was like 11 or 12 or something like that when I first got the NES. So back in the day, so it was fun. J2 says, I personally think Sam's show would be better than Mortal Kombat 11, but that's just me. Well, I mean, more options for more people. Ernest Secure says, "Sup, man? Link and Joker will be the duo mains for me until otherwise. Until otherwise. Yeah. I mean, Link has kind of fallen off for me. It used to be like Wolf, Link and Sheik, but Link has kind of fallen off a little bit off for me, and I kind of inserted Joker into that top 3. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of like alternate. I'm putting like Joker 1, Sheik 2, and Wolf 3, or Sheik and Wolf. Switch those 2 up. So yeah. I don't know what you guys are talking about. He said, I can't stand your own chain. What are you guys talking about? What are these elite ninja? You guys are, what are you guys, I know it's the weekend. You guys are off from missions and all that, but Jesus Christ, you guys need to stop acting weird. Stop acting weird. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. If you got questions, we've got answers for you. So let's keep it coming here. Joker is fire. Yeah, Joker's really fun. I mean, like I said, he doesn't have too much jank outside of maybe. I mean, I don't even think like his persona mode is really jank. Yeah. Okay. Me acting weird? Nah. You guys are fighting. You guys are fighting back. Jesus Christ! All right. I'm just gonna ask for any more questions, guys. Any more questions when it comes to it? Oh, you're sticking to the 45 stuff. Well, because I am. I mean, I don't see what the problem is. Yo, player, since how's Marilyn Monroe treating you? Or better, you excited to be excited to bring those contracts to the devil? Are you talking about Cuphead? I haven't played too much since I played like the first and second time. How old were you when the NES started? What do you mean? How old are you again? I'm 45. 45. I don't see what the problem is here, guys. I don't see what the problem is here, guys. I really don't see what the problem is here. Team 45, baby. How am I fidgeting my fingers? What am I? You can't even do my fingers. You can't even see my fingers. What the hell? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. I don't see what the problem is here. You guys are silly. You guys are silly. Okay. I'm fidgeting my. Is that what I'm doing? Like. Mensa Boateng says, "My man, what's up, Mensa Boateng? How you doing today, my boy? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Let's see. Jump Force is an anime manga fighter. You should stream it. I'm good, bro. That game sucks. From what I've seen, that game is trash. I'm good. You know what? How about this? Boivia, how about you stream it and I'll watch you stream Jump Force? That game is straight trash. It looks like trash. I already knew. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time streaming that game, bro. I'd rather stream Smash Brothers or like a better game. Angie 2343 with the subscription. Thank you so much, Angie. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village of Player. That's everybody here in the chat. Please welcome Angie. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4 subscriptions today. Nice. I will. LOL. All right, man. Go ahead. Let me know. Let me know when you're streaming. You stream it. You know. Jump Force is bad. Refunded it immediately. Refunded it on Steam immediately. Yeah. I hate that fat penguin in Smash. Kirby should have eaten him a long time ago. All right. Well, there you go. That fat penguin. Kirby should have eaten it. Do you mean like DDD? Is that what you're talking about? DDD? DDD's been in Smash since Brawl, dude. Since the Brawl days. So it makes sense that DDD. You're right. I don't really like DDD myself. So I'm not a big fan of DDD. I don't use him or anything in Smash Brothers. Bruce Lee DLC for Mortal Kombat 11? Nah, I ain't trying to see Bruce Lee get fatality and all that. No, I'm good. DDD is a penguin? What? He looks like a penguin, yeah? I thought he was a penguin. My mind is blown. No one. DDD mains. Spam Gordo. Yeah. Nathan is Drake says, do you think early footage of MK11 on Switch is without the 20 gigabyte update? Who knows if the texture updates or something? I think it's the final footage, but I honestly don't think it's that bad. Like, I really don't think it's that bad. It's better than Mortal Kombat 9. It's not as good as the as the PS4 and Xbox One, but it's not as bad as Mortal Kombat. Like, the graphics look much better than Mortal Kombat 9. The Switch is in between, like, the last gen, the PS3 360 and all that, and PS4 Xbox One. It's right where it needs to be. I mean, I don't really see the problem with the graphics on the Switch. Like, if you compare it to all the other fighting games on the Switch, like, I really don't see what the problem is. I know people are just comparing it to PS4 and Xbox One, but I really don't think it looks that bad even at this point. It doesn't look as good as PS4 Xbox One, but the graphics, there's no way anybody can sit here and tell me that the Switch version, after looking at it, the graphics they look horrible. Like, they're just trash. Like, I disagree completely with that. And then the resolution isn't the best, but that doesn't mean the graphics are just horrible trash. Like, I'm sorry. It's not even about defending it or anything. Like, I just don't think it looks bad. I think it looks fine. And like I said, this is coming from somebody who played a lot of Mortal Kombat 9 on PS3 and 360, and Mortal Kombat 9 to me still looks good. Like, Mortal Kombat 9 looks great to me. It's obviously, it's not as good as Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat 11, but I can still play. If a game comes out today, in today's day, with Mortal Kombat 9 graphics from the Xbox 360, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. You know, but then again, I'm not like a graphics, like, you know, whore or anything like that. So yeah. Mortal Kombat 11 has amazing graphics docked, but the handheld mode, though. See, that's the thing, though. People disagree with that. Some people are saying, oh, the handheld mode looks better, and the docked mode doesn't look as good because if it's on a bigger TV. So that's the thing. I don't think I've seen it in portable mode. I think it looks fine. I've seen it in docked mode. I think it looks fine. We were just playing. I mean, nobody said this about SNK Heroines. That game was in 30 frames per second and looks nowhere near as good as Mortal Kombat 11. Like, I don't understand why it's just Mortal Kombat 11, but all these anime fighters and these games that look nowhere near as good graphically, you know, on the Switch, this game all of a sudden graphics suck, but like SNK Heroines doesn't, and all these other fighting games, their graphics don't suck, but Mortal Kombat 11's graphics suck. Like, I mean, let's be real here, guys. Like, really? Has anybody said the graphics suck on any fighting game on the Switch? Mortal Kombat 11 is probably the most technically proficient, best looking fighting game on the Nintendo Switch, yet the graphics suck for some people. Like, how is this even possible? I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna disagree with this. This is ridiculous. Shout outs to Mark with the subscription. I don't think it looks bad in any point, whether it's docked or undocked. I don't think it looks bad. It's just not as good as PS4 and Xbox One. That's it. That's what it comes down to. Then it just doesn't look as sharp as those systems because those systems are more powerful. That's it. At the end of the day, that's it. It doesn't look bad at all in any form, in my opinion. But hey, like I said, that's just me. This is the best looking fighting game on the Switch, period. From a technical proficiency level, best looking fighting game on the Switch, period. I'm not going to sit here and accept, oh, look, it doesn't look very good. No. Have you seen SNK? Nobody said SNK Heroines. This game, Mortal Kombat 11 looks 10 times better than this game. Like, 10 times better. And that's a 3D polygonal game. I mean, yeah, it's still anime style, but it looks like way better than that game. It looks way better than any, like, technically speaking, it looks way better than any game on the Switch from a technical perspective. I don't get it. Any fighting game. I don't get this. Mark with the subscription. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that. Welcome to the village, homie. It looks fine. I mean, come on, it's a fighting game. They should be focusing a bit more on frame perspective than graphics. But even if you do focus on graphics, I don't think it's bad. That's the thing. People are done. People are dumb. It looks great. Yeah, I think it looks great. Some people may hate Switch version of the game just because they don't like Nintendo. I don't think that's it. I just think people are being kind of like elite. I think some people are being like elitist a little bit because like I said before, they're comparing it to PS4 and Xbox One. But like I said, Switch isn't as strong as PS4 and Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? Like when cross-gen games came, when you got cross-gen games, right? Like for example, games that were like on the PS4 and also on the Xbox 360 or PS3, and you can clearly see the difference between the PS4 version, you know, and how it looked a lot better than the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Nobody said, hey, the PS3 and Xbox 360 version look like trash. This game sucks. It looks horrible. Nobody said that. Pretty much this is kind of like what this is like, right? If they made a version of the game that was on a less powerful system, it's not going to look as good. But that doesn't mean it looks bad. That doesn't mean it looks horrible, you know? But that's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. I don't see it looking horrible at all. And the frame rate is really good too, like you were saying. The frame rate's great. If Switch graphics are better than PS4 and Xbox One, then there's something majorly wrong with the PS4 and Xbox One versions. Those systems are more powerful, so they should look better. Switch still looks good. Exactly, it still looks good. So yeah, am I worried about Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch? Why would I be worried about Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch? Why would I worry about a video game and be it a third-party Western game? Why would I worry about it? Let's see here. Some people who have hated on the footage act like it isn't on a 8-inch tablet. Okay. Any other comments on this, guys? We got 12 more minutes of questions, so feel free. I'm already used to this kind of stuff due to liking COD on the Wii and always expecting it to not look as good as the other consoles. Yeah, and like the gap is even bigger between like COD on the Wii and then COD on the PS3 and 360. That was like night and day. This is a lot closer, in my opinion. Graphic purists will always put down the Switch, even if it would be better and easier for them to play it on the go, etc. They'll always defend their platform or graphics to make the game. Well, some people are even not doing that. There are people who actually, you know, have the Switch and play it and like it or whatever, and also have the other systems and they say, "Oh, well, it's like trash. So it's horrible, Doc." And it's just like, and I'm looking at it, Doc, and I'm like, really? Okay, you know, that's fine. But I think it's because they're comparing it to PS4, Xbox One, way more powerful systems. Balto Dirtfish says, in my opinion, buying consoles for graphics is a joke anyway. If someone wants graphics and power, they buy a PC. Only reason to buy consoles is exclusive portability. Portability with consoles? I don't know. I guess you can move a console, and I hit my elbow on there. I guess you can move a console, but I guess portability? Kind of, but not really. But yeah, PC, I guess it's not as easy to move around than like an Xbox. But yeah, I mean, you used to buy consoles because, you know, they didn't install to your hard drive and they operated like real consoles, you know. But now that I think what you're saying, Balto Dirtfish, is becoming more and more prevalent in game. Like, it's becoming more and more like, it's like, okay, well, why don't you just buy a PC, you know? But now, I mean, obviously there's some other stuff with PC, like, you know, boot up times when it comes to actually turning on your PC, energy, stuff like that. Like, I get it why people still like to buy consoles, like just buying a game and then putting the game in your putting the game in your disk drive or whatever. So, I mean, I get that, but I mean, it's just like, yeah, you know, whatever. Nobody, the spider. In the Switch and Vita's case. Okay, I see what you're saying. But I mean, no, I mean, like, to me, consoles are becoming more and more like PCs, right? Like the PS4 and the Xbox One. And I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that at all, you know. I'm not a big fan of them becoming more and more like, you know, PCs. So yeah. And if you don't even fully turn off your PC, you can just put it to sleep. That's true. You can put consoles to sleep too, though. But yeah. Laptops. I mean, laptops are okay to play games on, but I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I have a gaming laptop. I have a Asus gaming laptop, you know, and I can play like Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet on there, really nice and everything. But it's just not very fun. I don't know. There's just something with it. On there. But I mean, there are gaming laptops. I mean, if you need to game on the go, if you need to game, you know, somewhere else, like let's say you're traveling and you want to be able to play your whole Steam library when you're in your hotel room, you're not going to take your whole PC with you. I mean, a lot of my friends guys that I used to know, I guess, that were my friends at some point, acquaintances, you know, a lot of them are businessmen. They travel a lot. They're traveling at least, you know, 5 or 6 times a month to headquarters to go talk at the higher ups and all that. And, you know, they want to play games and they want to play their Steam library, and a laptop is a good way to be able to play all your Steam library anywhere that you want. Gaming laptop is crazy. I mean, there are gaming laptops that aren't crazy expensive though. I got my gaming laptop for like, how much was it? $600 something. It's normally like $1,000, but I got it on deal, on a sale. I mean, it's not the most powerful laptop out there, but I mean, it has like a GTX like 1080 something. Like it has. I mean, you can play most games like in good like 1080p 60 or like you know, you can play most games in pretty good quality. I mean, it has good enough amount of RAM, and the processor's good, so yeah. Laptops are too bulky for me to carry around. Well, yeah, to carry around normally, yeah. I'm talking about, like, if you're, like, I think a laptop is good for one. Like, if you're a businessman and you travel, laptops are good. Because you can have all your work right there, and then you can also have your Steam library on there as well. So I think that's good for that. Be More Akuma says, this is literally the reason why I have tapped out of consoles with the exception to the Switch, trying too hard to be mini PCs. Yeah, that's the reason why I think I've been more kind of floating away from consoles, is just because it's just trying way too hard to be like PC. And I don't like I'm not a fan of PC gaming. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of installing games to hard drives. I'm not a fan of, like, you know, like, just all, like, the stuff that comes along with PC gaming, man. I'm just not like all the digital, you know, all that type of stuff, like taking up all your space. Like, I've just never been a fan of that. You know, that's why I never really got into PC gaming until I actually had to buy a PC for work, and then I dabbled a little bit in it, but I'm not really into it. I mean, I have a okay Steam library, but compared to other people, my Steam library is probably nothing. But I have like 50 or 60 games on Steam or something like that. But I mean, I buy them all when they're super cheap, and then I don't play them at all. So, did I see RGT85's video on the main 2019 Switch games? No, I didn't. Vizion says, is there a game where graphics made the game better than a game with a good story? A game where graphics made the game better than a game with a good story? That's subjective. I don't know if there's anything like that I can think of. Graphics made the game better than a game with a good story. I don't know. I mean, so yeah. A gaming laptop is obsolete in like 2 years, and you can't upgrade them. I used to buy them, but the PC towers are way better. Well, I mean, I would have to disagree with that. I wouldn't say obsolete in like 2 years. That's PC elitist talk, because my PC tower is from 2015, and I don't think it's obsolete. All the games that come out today, I can't play stuff in 4K and all that, or like 100 frames per second, but I can play all the modern games that come out today. I can still play them at 1080p 60, and my gaming laptop is more powerful than my gaming PC that I got. You know, because it's just a lot newer. I think in 2 years I'll still be able to play games. I just won't be able to play games at the highest fidelity and highest quality, but you'll still be able to play PC games. So I mean, I think that's a little bit more of somebody who has a really powerful PC saying that and wants to upgrade and all that. If you just want to play just like normally, like just like, hey, I'm okay with like 1080p and just like normal, or even like 900p and like 60 frames per second, like, then a gaming laptop I don't think is going to be obsolete in 2 years. But yeah, if you're talking about like, oh, I need to play the highest fidelity, I need everything, PC power, 4K. Like, if you're talking about that, then yeah, it's not going to be as good, you know? Ace Catchem has subscribed. Thank you so much, Ace Catchem. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody here in the chat, please welcome Ace Catchem here. Do appreciate that. But yeah, but like I said, I think, like I still have this 2015 I have a GTX 960, okay? A GTX 960, and I can still play all the games that come out today. This gaming PC that I have is 4 years old. GTX 960 was even old back when I got it. It was kind of old, okay? And I can still play all the games that come out today, no problem. You know what I'm saying? In good fidelity, good frame rate. I'm not lagging or anything. I can still play all the new games. And this PC is old, dude. GTX 960, that is not a strong graphics card by any means today. You know, we're all the way past the 1080 into the like 20 something, you know? So yeah, I mean, like, if you're not crazy, then you'll be fine with the gaming laptop. If you're not crazy. Now, if you're crazy and you crave power for everything and you want to be able to play games at the 5 billion frames per second, then yeah, it's going to be an issue. But you'll still be able to play all the games that come out. Great Saber Cub with the subscription. Thank you so much, Great Saber Cub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Yo, shout outs to the subscriptions today during the stream. We've gotten how many during the stream? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subscribers during the stream. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Glad you guys are liking the stream enough to subscribe. Maybe YouTube's actually filtering my content for people to see it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. Either way, thank you for the subscriptions, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We got 3 more minutes of questions. I'm gonna start. I'm actually gonna start linking some of my content for you guys. So if you haven't seen my video, I have a huge problem with the Nintendo Switch in July. Please make sure you check out my video. I had a lot of fun making it. You guys had a ton of comments, man. A ton of comments, and you guys really liked the video. So more videos like that are coming. So make sure you guys check that out. Oh man, did I do that right? Let me see. Oh no, that links to the freaking picture. So never mind. Hold up. No, that's the wrong link. So. So let's see here. Let me get the right link for you guys. Yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter too. Dank Meme just posted my Twitter link. Make sure for all the new subscribers, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Sometimes YouTube notifications don't always work. Also for the new subscribers, make sure you hit the bell icon so you know when my videos are going live, my live streams, and so you don't miss anything. Check out my latest video too for all my new subscribers. I have a huge problem with the Nintendo Switch in July. I thought it was a pretty cool video. So check that out. Also, we have live streams. So Players Cross Nintendo. I'm not going to link those, but Players Cross Nintendo, if you want to hear me talk more, is up. Also, the PE Live is also up from yesterday as well. So all that's up on the channel. He said, answer me and I'll follow you on Twitter. And bruh, hold up. Nah, that's not how it works here, bruh. That's not how it works here. You follow me because I'm the content creator. I don't have to answer to you. So nah, man, I'm good. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me. If not, that's cool. But thank you for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys very soon on the Spawncast tonight. Check out the Spawncast. I'm probably gonna do I might do another video for today too. So you guys might get like another standalone video. I forgot God Eater 3, so I might talk about that in a little bit. So. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.